Not since the horrors of the Black Plague has our land seen such despair. Almost 2 millennia after Sigmar founded the Empire, the realm is fractured and broken. 3 rival factions claim the Imperial crown: Marienburg, Middenheim, and Reichland. Blur of power brings the armies of men against one another in a seemingly endless tide of battle. An island of peace in a sea of conflict, Mordheim drew wealth such as the city had never seen into its walls. But with its prosperity came the corruption of arrogance and hedonism and greed. The gods could not long abide the outrages of Mordheim's populace. In the heavens, an ill star appeared. A great twin-tailed comet that some priests warned was nothing less than the hammer of Sigmar. They preached tidings of doom and repentance, but their sermons were ignored. An attitude of rebellious revelry gripped the city as the comet grew ever nearer. The grand festival to celebrate the turn of the year was a mockery of the apocalyptic prophecies. It was then that the hammer fell. The fiery comet plowed through the city, gouging a deep crater in the midst of the poor quarter. The wondrous palace of Count Steinhard was broken, the grand amphitheater shattered, the vast great library blighted by a pall of ash. Fire and smoke decimated the populace, but worse awaited the survivors. A malignant corruption that brought with it mutation and madness, the vile taint of chaos. In the shattered city, strange green-black stones were discovered. Strange energies emanated from these shards. Warlocks and alchemists experimented with these word stones and soon determined that their uncanny properties could work wonders. Wordstone could heal the sick, regenerate the old, or even turn base metal to gold. Lust for Wordstone focused avaricious eyes upon ruined Mordheim. Treasure hunters descended upon the city, vying with both mutated horrors that claimed the ruins as their own, and crusading zealots who sought to prevent the taint from spreading. Inhuman creatures filtered into Mordheim, staking their own claims. An endless pilgrimage of the greedy and ambitious, fighting and dying in a place now called the City of the Damned.
There you have it. The greatest
this day be
video game
last?
intro of all time. Never fails to get me pumped up. Pretty amazing. Yeah, no, really, really, really cool intro. Great, such a great voice actor, like amazing. Okay, so we're gonna play the Gladii Draconis. We're going to play a vampire warband. The vampires in this game are actually like Sylvanian, like von Carstein vampires, I believe. They actually work for Vlad von Carstein. But we're going to role play that we are a blood dragon strain. We're going to start at tier 5 so that we can have more heroes. Excuse me.
You have been paid a great honor by our lord and master, Count Vlad von Carstein.
Fuck Vlad.
Among his subjects, living and undead, it is you who have been entrusted with this important task. I wonder if you appreciate the enormity of the task ahead of you. The master expects much from you. I can sense your suspicion of me. It is true that I once served Queen Neferata, but it is in the halls of Drakenhof that my loyalty is now bound. Do you see this ring? It is Count Vlad's token, his sign that Baroness Katerina von Dernsbach is his vassal and agent. Beware, for I am his eyes and ears in Mordheim. What I learn, the master will know. Look upon the ruin of Mordheim. The mortals fear this desolation. Only the bold or desperate come here to scavenge and steal. Only the most fanatical come here to claim this devastation for their gods. The earth, the waters, even the very air have become tainted by the dark energies that have wrought this destruction. Nothing that lives can linger here long without being transformed in either flesh or spirit. Such concerns matter little to us. Our magic will sustain us against the malignity of the ruins, for the danger is little when set against the reward. The power that lies scattered about Mordheim offers a key to feats of necromancy not dead since great Nagash walked the land. Littered about the ruins are the weird stone shards, vessels of incredible arcane energies. In the hands of Count Vlad, these shards will transform the world, tearing down the fractious realms of men. Your duty is clear. Find the Weirdstone, and you will have a share in Count Vlad's mighty ambition. Fail him, and I promise, you will find there is no escape from his rage, even in the grave.
All right. We're going to be playing. I really like to just play the endless missions. Like you can just, this game has a game loop, a loop where you can basically just keep doing random missions over and over again, and you never really have to progress the storyline or anything. So yeah, so if you do that, then you don't. There's not that many storyline aspects to it. So I thought we may as well just play this first story part through the whole way. But yeah, so we're gonna roleplay that we're actually not Von Carstein vampires. We're a warband of blood dragon vampires that are somehow, you know, working for Vlad, probably against our better judgment in this particular scenario. But that's all right. And basically, the mission is to make the most elite champions that we can. So our vampire heroes, we're focusing on leveling them up, making them as strong as possible. Now, because of the veteran system, because I've unlocked a bunch of stuff previously, I can use that to give myself some advantages. So you can get some veteran skills. So usually what I go for is Explorer reduces the cost of scouts on the mission map so you can scout more, and increases the chance to find the highest quality missions. So it means you get better missions, more rewards, more loot, and you can re-roll your maps more often because it's cheaper to do so. So that one's good for helping you get what you need. Highly recommend that you get that one as one of your first choices. Another one you can get is Negotiator. It gives you one additional day to fulfill Wardstone requests. It's like, it doesn't really matter that much because it's not that hard to, normally it's not that hard to fulfill the Wardstone request. You have about 10 days to do the request, and then after the 10 days runs out, you have like 2 or 3 days before a new one will spawn. I think there might be a slight bit of randomness to it or whatever. So if you get Negotiator, it'll, instead of being 10 plus 3, it'll be 10 plus 3 plus 3, so it's like 16. Every 16 days you'll get a mission to sell it to Vlad. But like I said, they're not too hard to get anyway, but it might be a good idea to grab it. It's good, especially if you want to send a lot of Wordstone not to your lord, not to your main lead, your boss. There's 3 factions, your main faction, which is Vlad in this case, and then there's 2 other factions, and you can send stuff to the other ones to get favor or get money. So this one gives you more freedom to spread out your Wordstone to different factions. Excuse me. What's the other one I normally get? Oh yeah, Scholar. No, not Scholar. Librarian. The Librarian gives you 10% chance to receive a free normal enchantment formula, and it increases to 15%. Also unlocks the chance of gaining a mastery formula. So there's blue and purple enchantments. Yeah, this, if you have upgraded, this means you can get purple enchantments as well as blue ones. And it'll take you a long time to unlock all the enchantments, but if you get this, you'll be just constantly getting a small amount of them passively as well. So it's quicker to unlock all your enchantments. Doesn't matter at all in the early game. It's very much a late game thing, but it's kind of cool to start collecting them in the early game. Then those are the three like kind of must-haves. Like every time I pretty much always take all of those. Like I said, you don't really need Negotiator, but Explorer is like the best skill in the game, I reckon. And Librarian's kind of like that one I kind of always want to have for working towards endgame. And then after those three, it's sort of dealer's choice. But one that I'll usually always take is this one, Renowned. It reduces the cost of hiring new warriors by 10% or 20% when you upgrade it. When you're trying to like upgrade your warband, the hired swords that you can get, they're like characters that are already leveled up. This basically makes them 20% cheaper, which is a big amount, a large amount. They're pretty expensive and it makes them a lot more affordable. So if you want to sort of jump your warband ahead in power levels, this is really good. Then after Dimpy the Simpleton, and then after that, you're really into dealer's choice, really. So after that, I'll typically choose, those are kind of all the important ones, right? I don't really care about any of the other ones. One I will sometimes get is, one else sometimes get is Merchant. Increases the chance of sale events. It doesn't really help you that much, but it's just like every now and again the Merchant will have a random sale where they've got like special stuff to sell, or they'll pay extra for certain things when you sell to them and stuff like that. I usually go for Scholar. I find that training skills is the most expensive. Training skills is expensive unless you just hire all of your troops, which I find is the fastest way to get high tier team, is just to kind of hire them all. But yeah, Scholar is another good one. Or I was going to say you can, but I think in the early game, money is very, very important. So Scholar is probably, yeah, well, let's grab Scholar, why not? In the early game, I think like stuff like Scholar and yeah, I mean, I'd say Renown is more important than Scholar because maybe just the way I play, but Scholar is also good, but they're both like two of the best most important money saving things, I think, would be those two. However, I was going to say when you get into the later game, saving money is not that important anymore. Like you tend to not, money doesn't seem to be, isn't as much of a problem once you get like a really elite team going. But you do have one respec, so you can always keep this set up for ages and then respec into something else. But there's not really anything else that you really need anyway. Like these three or four. These sort of three skills are really the only must-haves, I would say. Everything else is just, whatever. So you may as well just take stuff that like makes it cheaper, at least in the early game. And that cheapness will always be good later on as well. So it's yeah. So I'd say this is a pretty perfect setup. If you assuming you got this many veteran skills, if you got more, you can go into ones that are sort of like, I don't know. The only other thing I would think is if you're going to go for a theme, like with if you're going to go for like a particular weapon theme or something, like you want all you guys to have great weapons or something, and you could go for a great weaponsmith, or you could go for, if you're going to have everyone have guns, you could go for gunsmith. But it's pretty easy to loot almost all weapons in the game anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. Somebody suggested to me Armorer's Apprentice is actually good because you can get helmets, and you can't loot armor from enemies, you can only get them as drops. So getting helmets from that, or getting like armorer to get free heavy armors and free light armors could help a bit. But I don't know, I tend to find enough of all that stuff eventually anyway, so it's yeah, that's just dealer's choice really. But yeah, assuming you're just starting out with the game, I'd say and you've got no veteran skills, when you get your first veteran skill, I'd probably take Explorer, second one, level Explorer up to the second level, and then after that maybe go Librarian if you're planning on playing for a long time, and Negotiator, and then after that, whatever. But yeah, if you follow the same setup of I've got here, that's a pretty good setup. Or switch some of them around a little bit or whatever as you unlock more points. Anyway, without further ado, okay, so the plan for this, the kind of plan for this campaign is we're gonna have we're gonna try to go for like an elite as possible party. Should we make an elite? Do we make like an elite no spells two-handed warrior necromancer with really crappy stats? I think maybe yes. That sounds like a good idea. No, what could you do with a necromancer? Oh, they can have really high toughness. Okay, we could make like a super tough necromancer, maybe. I don't know. Let's get one anyway. We'll give him a chance. So we're not going to use blood dragons, right? So we don't have any magic. We're not going to use magic in this campaign. We're all about elite martial skill. And then we're just going to have 5 zombies, but the zombies aren't going to be used. Like the zombies are just kind of like wild animals. We don't control them. They just kind of wander around. Whenever it's a zombie's turn, I'm just going to skip their turns. So it's just it's kind of a fun way to play the game. Yeah, that's yeah, I don't know. That's what we're doing. Now we can actually switch out some of our weapons. So you'd see that the thralls have halberds, which is quite a nice big heavy weapon. It does a lot of damage. You can always go in the shop, and then sometimes there'll be some nice stuff. So okay, so there's some light armor. We want that. You might not start off with as much gold if you're first starting out for the very first time, but you should still have, I think, a little bit of gold that you can use to, you know, get started. Oh, blue hammer. Straight into it. Blue staff. I wonder if the staff is actually worth using as a weapon. Maybe. Give it a try. So yeah, you can get a few weapons from there. You can buy another thrall and then take their weapons. So I was thinking about doing that. I like the contacts if I'm doing a theme run. What's the contacts one? I was going to give him a halberd, but I thought we'll just give him a hammer since we got a blue hammer. It's pretty nice to start off with. You can go to the store, see if they've got any helmets. Use another 5% damage resistance, and we've got nice blood dragon-y color scheme going on as well, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so this guy's got a bow and arrow. I don't want a bow and arrow, so I don't want a bow and arrow, so I'm going to hire another thrall, and then I'm just going to fire her straight away and give her halberd to this guy. And this guy is going to get a blue staff. The blue staff does 35 to 45. What does the halberd do? 36 to 40. Yeah, so blue staff is better. You should paint your warband black and red. Yeah, that's the next thing we're going to do. So yeah, we can go in here and we can change our preset. Why is our... Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, unfortunately, because you can make your metallic armor can be red, but the shield always still stays grey. It's a little bit of a bummer, but that's alright. Nice. And we can actually give him like armored parts. Like I think he can actually wear heavy armor. We can get later on. Alrighty. So yeah, so this is our mighty warband. And then we can launch our battle. So the first battle is always going to be easy. You can't change you can't really get any high. Like they're all normal level. Can't really get any higher levels. Now, you can send scouts to try and get another one. So if you're trying to level up your warband and trying to level up your characters, you kind of want one where you can succeed in the secondary objective. So for this one, it's get more than 50% of the word stone. The only problem with that is that we've only got 5 characters that can, because of our special rule that we're playing, you only got 5 characters that can pick up word stone. This one might be quick because we're both tightly around our wagon. So hopefully we'll be close to each other.
Your scouts have discovered a rival warband.
We've got to kill all 3 of those guys and loot them.
Clustered around their wagon, making them a very attractive target.
Yeah, what's the contacts one again? I forgot what that does. I was going to check it out, but I forgot.
A new round has started.
Alrighty. So I did the option where we just set up automatically, especially when you're setting up close to your warband like this. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, so they're to the southwest. That way. We can try to run downstairs. But yeah, I'll run the risk of injuring myself. But we'll just get down quick. This is Mordheim, City of the Damned, yep. Alright, and then we're going to head southwest towards the enemy. So yeah, turtling up and kind of letting the enemy come to you is quite good in this game. Like in terms of safety. But you know, you kind of have to balance that against wanting a bit of excitement in your life as well. Our mighty Dreg warrior. So yeah, so basically gonna have the vampire and your 2 thralls. They're gonna be our elite companions. And then we're gonna have our Dreg and our necromancer, who we're trying to aspire to be getting the blood kiss and becoming vampires. But they have to prove their worthiness in combat first. And then yeah, there's always a few shambling undead wandering around the streets of Mordheim, but we're not with them. So yeah, with this guy, I'm just going to just end his turn. The only time I might move them is if they are like blocking one of my characters in or something. I might move them just out of the way so I can get past or something if I'm absolutely blocked. But otherwise, I'm going to have a house rule. We just never use the zombies. They're just there. Like, they don't do anything. They don't play any role. So it's basically, so we're going to play, so basically the whole campaign is going to be me with 5 characters against them with 10 characters. But my 5 characters are going to be so elite that they just chew through their 10 characters, essentially, is the plan. Yeah, so that's ambush stance. So if anyone moves within my movement radius, then she'll just charge and smash them. So yeah, it's not normally a good idea to run headlong towards the enemy like I'm doing. It's better to like run your slowest characters up as fast as they can go, and then bring your slowest characters as fast as they can go, and then bring your fast characters just to the same level so that you keep all you guys together. You want to be as quick as possible. I always do automatic setup. Too lazy to manually set up every time. Yeah, I always do the automatic setup because it's too boring being like, yeah, it's too boring being all sweaty over like the exact place, and like, and not not just because it takes too long and I'm too lazy, but because it's just more exciting when you set up randomly, like just more crazy randomness happens, like, and it's more scary. And that's kind of what you want. Like the whole like joy of Mordheim is like terrible shit happening to you and then trying to like get out of it. Like for me anyway, I love that part of it. Yeah, running over traps is annoying. Happens all the time. So yeah, so I don't want to, I've got these, so these three are the fast characters, they're all the same speed. So they're going to outpace the rest of our guys. You can get so screwed on some of the map setups, like where both armies are spread out randomly. Yeah, and depending on what faction you're against as well. If it's one where you're kind of spread out randomly, or you're split into 3 groups and you're up against Skaven, they're really fast and they're really good at like taking advantage of that. And sometimes, you know, you can have a party, you've got your guys that's isolated with 3 guys, and then they have 2 separate groups of theirs, 3 each, converge on those 3 guys really quickly and smash you with 6 versus 3 order, which is always good fun. Okay, so he Overwatch shotted me, which meant that I'm now stuck in the stairway, which is where everyone had to get through. So now all my characters are stuck behind this guy, and he's like one of my weakest. So that's not awesome. So we're really gonna have to jump off the we're gonna have to jump off instead of going through the staircase. But that's okay. Shit. Oops. So this is only a normal oh yeah, counterattack smited him. Crap. If I hadn't have used my oh yeah, we don't use these guys. Okay, that was a trap, but it's okay. We're immune to poison, so not so bad. Fuck, it's simply fucking trapped. We might be able to do this. We jump down. There's a lot of dudes down here. Fuck. An Empire and their Overwatch. This could be bad. We could get fucked here. Yeah. So if I had have just waited at the top of the stairs, then they would have funneled up the stairs one at a time with 5 of my guys onto one of theirs, and we would have destroyed them super easy. But just because I decided to go full offense on them, now we're in extremely deep shit. Yeah, and remember it's 5 against 10 as well, so it's all good times. Right. Dodge stands 35. All right. Yep. So yeah, we don't have any hit points basically. We're brand new level 1s, so we only got like 100 hit points each. But we'll rapidly get stronger as we level up. Fuck. God damn it. Fuck me. Alright. Cool. Alright, we'll squeeze in here. Correct, son. Big crit to open up the proceedings. Oh. Okay, that guy's in a bad way. This ranged supremacy is hurting us. So few maps. Yeah, I think there's only like 3 maps or something in Mordheim. But because they have random elements, like there'll be blockades in different areas, different staircases will be like destroyed or in a different place, there's doorways that are blocked or open and all that kind of stuff. It actually feels like there's way more, like, it doesn't really feel like, yeah, I don't know, I never really feel like, you know, there's no maps. Like, I always feel like, yeah, I don't know, I didn't really feel like that sad about, they're not, you know, like, I mean, I'd love there to be more maps, but yeah, it doesn't actually feel that bad to me because there's that little bit of randomness in the maps. Situation bad. We could get fucked here. A quote attributed to Frederick the Great at the Battle of Lebositz, 1756. Indeed. The maps are huge and the missions might take place primarily in one place. Yeah, that's it. The maps are really big and yeah, you quite often like fight in different areas of them. So it feels like, yeah, even though you might be fighting the same map in 3 different times, it's like in feels like 3 different maps because you're in different places. Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah. Oh man, that could have been enough to kill him. That would have been better. All right, it's 5 against 9 now. Huzzah. Actually, I should have pulled him out. Maybe I should have put him out so then there'd be less people to shoot at her. Like, she needs to just run away and hide at this point. Gonna get killed. Oh yeah, she's gonna get killed. Oh my god. And he's inside a building behind a... How'd that guy hit me? Yeah, I'm a bit sad that they never, you know, did a bunch of expansions for Mordheim, but yeah, but what we've got is pretty awesome. I just love the look of it, you know, it's just so, like, beautiful.
A new round has started.
All right, this guy is in a bit of trouble. I'm going to send him up here, let him get the kill on this guy. And then... I don't know, I guess we could loot a mace or a shield. Oh, who were the guys we needed to kill? I totally forgot about that. Forgot about that aspect. Is it none of these guys? Oh yeah, no, this is one of the guys. Okay, cool. So this guy, and that guy. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll get rid of the mace. We'll pick up his charm because we need that.
Objective completed. Objectives updated.
I'm surprised there isn't a modding community for the game. There's 2 or 3 major mods for the game. Oh shit, he was meant to hide, not stand there. God damn it. This is bullshit wizard crap. He's blinded all my guys. Fuck. How did... What? How did... What? Oh my god. I think he just triggered a trap. Because he charged at me. He ran through a trap. And so he triggered the trap, but then the trap went off before he did his charge animation. So that meant he was not in the range of it, but I was. So then my dude took the damage instead of his dude. It's like, are you fucking serious? Like, what the fuck? that was a lot of bullshit right there. So now that he's in melee with me, that means that there's a penalty. It was my Overwatch that triggered the trap. Oh, I charged into it. Oh, right, yeah. So because he came within my charge range, I charged into the trap, stopped my charge, and then he countercharged me after that. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Kessa. Yeah. I was a bit confused about what happened then. Just because I was like right next to the trap, so it didn't... all right, let's see if we can smash this guy. He was not one of the targets, was he? No. It's that guy and their captain. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get the secondary, but okay, so he can do Humble Servant, which makes him lose a bit of his health. And it gives her a buff and gives her some hit points. But she doesn't really need it because she's already at full hit points, so maybe I won't worry about it right now. It gives her a dodge bonus and some extra hit points. We really want to shut down as many of these ranged characters as we can. Because they pretty much devastated us with their ranged attacks previously. Oh, what? Oh, that's right. Dodge is good. So, yeah. He's actually in melee right now, but he still managed to hit him.
A new round has started.
Alright, this guy can't counterattack because he's got a ranged weapon equipped. So we'll get a couple of free hits in him. Shit. We need to kill like 2 more of their guys before they kill us. It does make it quite a bit quicker because we don't move half of our guys. This guy's got 60 hit points. He's got 80. All right. This guy hasn't moved yet, so there's some extra advantage in killing him. He's got heavy armor though. Nice. Glorious. This guy's doing great. He's I think he's earned his he's just about earned his earned his blood kiss. Yeah, I'm gonna put him into melee with this guy. And that will mean that he's going to have a little bit of missile resistance from the other 3 archers. And this guy will probably fail his terror. Yeah, I'll probably kill this guy actually. Potentially. No worries. Tank it. Oh shit. This guy's passed his all alone check, but he failed his terror test, so he can't do anything. He's still stuck with his ranged weapon out, so he can't even fight back or anything. Okay, here's their captain. He's probably going to come in. Oh, we only need to kill one more. We drop one more guy and then we win. We aren't going to get the secondary, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. We can just get out of here without losing any more guys. But the reason I wanted to get the secondary is because we get a lot of experience from it, so it levels up our guys really fast.
A new round has started.
Blam. Yeah, if we can get away without anyone else dying, and if hopefully our vampire doesn't roll a permanent injury, that'd be a good start. May have been said earlier, but what is the reasoning behind hiding all the zombies? Hey Brandon, we're not hiding all the zombies. I'm playing like a special themed / challenge campaign where basically I'm going to go in with 10 guys in every battle, but I'm only going to use 5. So that means the enemy will have 10, but it'll be my 5 against their 10. But my 5 are going to be more elite, you know. So I'm basically going to make 5 super elite heroes that are going to just, you know, chad their way through everything. And the zombies are just like, they're not part of my team. They're just AFK sort of thing. So they're not hiding. They're just inactive. They're in the same location they started. They haven't moved. Right, he's down. Now, if we can pin down another ranged character. Alright, I'm just going to stick her on here as well, just so that everybody's got the range resistance from being in contact with this guy. Hopefully no one will shoot my necromancer. Oh, well. I wish that you could get partial completion. So I've killed 2 of the guys that we needed to kill and looted their charms, but I needed to kill their captain as well. And I think he is, I think their captain might be like stuck on a rock or something. He's like not available murdering at the moment. Yeah, he's like over here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where he is. Shit. He nearly died. Gonna leave him here, give him dodge stance. He might get killed by their leader, but so there's a champion over there, but he's not our objective. The objective is if we can find him. Oh, there's some nice wordstone over there. May as well. Don't mind if I do. These aren't worth much, but I'll just grab them anyway. Extra loot. And then they'll probably fail their route test, I would guess. But their leader is still alive, so they might not. Alright. A victory. A bloody victory, but nonetheless.
All mortal flesh must eventually wither and rot. Only those who have transcended such pathetic limitations are fit to rule. One day.
So we got 2 XP for the mission, 1 XP for the guys that he killed, no bonus for the difficulty, no bonus for the secondary. So yeah, if we had have got the secondary, how much did you get for the secondary? Like 2? I don't remember now. God. But yeah, we would have got a lot more if it was a higher difficulty, and we got the secondary as well. We could get like, I think I've gotten like 10 XP on a single character in a mission before when I've got a bunch of kills and stuff. Like you can potentially get them up like really fast, you know, like a lot faster. But yeah, this first mission you can't really do much. The wound value, yeah. So she's permanently got a permanent reduction in her wounds, so she's imperfect now. She's an imperfect warrior. So she's gonna have to hit the bricks. This guy killed 3 enemies, and he got +1 for MVP. Oh yeah, the Warband goes up faster as well. It gets 2 for battleground victory, 1 for if you lose. And I think you get an extra 2 points if you win, so you basically level up twice as fast if you win the secondary as well as the primary. On your warband levels, that is. Which basically unlocks extra reserve slots, extra hero types and stuff at the start of the game. We've skipped ahead to tier 5 level, to warband rank 5, which means we've got all slots unlocked already. We've got the maximum number of 10 troops. But yeah, so fire her. She's wounded. What was Ava's name? That we had, the Blood Dragon Ava name. Ava the Dark Prophetess, was that it? Maybe. Ava the Dark Prophetess, yeah. Ava. Yeah, we're gonna name a character in your honor for inspiring yet another cool campaign. There's gonna be Ava the Dark Prophetess. Or maybe she should be Evelyn. Yeah, maybe Evelyn. I don't know if, actually, I don't know if we need the prophetess. It seems a bit long and wordy. Dark Prophetess. I do like the dark because it makes it sound more badass, but also it's a lot of words. Maybe it's unnecessary. Maybe the dark is kind of redundant because she's a vampire. So she could just be Evelyn the Prophetess. Oh, we've got a word limit. I don't think we can even fit in the prophetess. No, too many letters. We could do Evelyn the Oracle. We might be able to do Dark Oracle. No. Evelyn the Dark Seer. How about that? I feel like that captures the spirit. Evelyn the Anti-Prophet. Evelyn the Antichrist. Actually, how about we just make it like her surname? Evelyn Darkseer. We'll just lose the. I feel like it makes her sound a bit more badass. Evelyn Darkseer, like it's her cursed family name. All right. Evelyn the Anti-Prophet is superb. We should give her white hair. Oh, I like the red roses in the hair. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll give her the red roses. Actually, maybe the dark hair is nicer. Yeah, actually the dark hair is nicer. Pretty good. It's like, hello, I'm not nice. Yeah. Is that purple or black? I think it's purple. Alright, just got a bit of a purple and blood thing going on. I'm digging it. Make the other one. We'll just make the other one the opposite of everything. I don't know if you can go red. Can't go red with red, can we? That is, I think that is the red. Is that the red? Yeah, that's the grey. Ava the quite unkind. $17. Yeah, it seems to be working pretty good. Actually, maybe we need to. Yeah, there's more of this action. And head color 2. Alright. Shimikaze can be Shimika. Shimika the Reaver. Shimika Blood Tornado. No. Shimika Bloodstorm. Alright. We have our thralls. Now we've got a couple of points that we can spread around. Make our elite warriors a little bit more elite. And go for leadership. Leadership. Strength's already pretty good. Go for toughness. I think they can, once they get to toughness 6, they can get crit immunity. Oh, we didn't change the name of our warband, did we? Gladii Draconis. So we're blood dragon. We're a blood dragon. Blood dragon. What do you call it? What's it called? A family. What's the family unit of vampires called again? I don't know what it's called now. Like a pod. A coven? No, not a coven. Fuck, what's it called now? What's the family group of vampires called? No, coven is witches. Vampires are... There's clans, but a clan is like a whole group. A nest? No. A brood? Maybe. Maybe a brood. Spawn or progeny or something. Maybe I'm thinking of not so much. Maybe I'm thinking of like not so much the word for the family group, but name for the children. It's like there's sires and coterie. Oh yeah, coterie sounds good. A club. It's like a motorcycle club. Vampire spawn. Sires and children, yeah. Yeah, maybe Brood is what I was thinking of. It doesn't sound quite great though, does it? Anyway, alright, on to the next day.
New shipment request arrived.
Alright, so Vlad has, although we don't really much like Vlad because he's not of our bloodline, of our blood dragon heritage, he's our boss and we work for him. He has requested that we provide him with 75 words to him. So we already got 39 from our first glorious victory. So we only need to get another 36 from this one. Okay, so now we can get hard missions. So at first one there was only average, they were all average, but now we've got a few that are hard. So we've got this one, and we've got, I thought there was two. Oh yeah, this one. But each warband deploys in a wide circle far from each other. That one's the easiest type to, safest and easiest. But we won't get this, probably won't get the secondary because we're the same as last time. We've got to kill 3 of them. This one's same deal, but we're closer together. So yeah, I might do this one. Yeah, that one might be easier to complete because there's like, it's a wordstone rush, but
your scouts have discovered a rival warband in
vampire
the
bikers. Such
These
a fuzzy thing
warriors
to
are
think.
clustered around their wagon, making them a very attractive target. A new round has started.
Vampires can be called a coven. Other terms are nest, coterie, bloodline, or house, which can describe smaller, more intimate groups. Lineage, kindred, sect. I think brood. I think brood is the word I was looking for. Yeah. My children. How's my head placement? Are you guys able to see all the important data on screen? We're gonna have mighty warriors. Yeah, we need to get this guy a big two-hander or something, or maybe 2 swords, something. I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. So they're going to be over there. Oh, we only have to kill 2 of them this time, so we got a bit more chance of getting the secondary. All right, we'll go north. Go this way. Head placement's all right. Well, there's some nice wordstone over there. Maybe we should try and get that. So it's a mirror match, so versus other vampires. It is safer and better usually to let them come to you, but I'm not going to fully do that because, you know. But we might try not to get too overextended like we did last time. Oh yeah, did you like your character Shimika? Shimikaze? Were you satisfied with Shimika Bloodstorm? Maybe later on we can give her like 2 swords or something. They're unholy. By more, we should strike these beasts down. Indeed. Well, if you don't like her name, you can change it. But it sounded cool. But I'm open to, you know, if you have a better name, I'm open to suggestions. I wasn't looking down the top. It was an accident. It just happened. The screen just happened to be there. I was like, I quickly averted my eyes. Yes, this guy's a bit slower than the rest, so I don't want to sort of extend too much, but this guy's actually slower than everybody else, so if we let him get a little bit of a head start, that's not a bad thing. I'll put him in here so he can't get surrounded. Like, you don't want to sort of overextend one guy and then they've got like 4 guys in range and they all run forward and jump on him with 4 guys on one or something. But if we put him in here, then they won't be able to do that. Bloodstorm is nice. Yes, that is true. Shimika is very well endowed. I'm going to put him here, just in case one of them comes around the corner. Hey, Peterabo.
A new round has started.
Hammers are pretty sweet. Okay, let's see where we're at. I reckon they should be coming, like that's their wagon right there. Oh, there they are. Okay, so there's 2 guys we need to kill to get our secondary objective, and neither of them are those guys. Alright, I might just stay here. I've modded the ability to unlock more classes through the reputation system, like unlocking the Purifier for mercenaries, the champion for the witch hunters. Oh yeah, nice. Can you do it so it's like, can you do it so that the unlocks are on like level 2 or whatever, so it's really easy to unlock them? Or do you have to put it in the same slots that they already are in? Oh, is this additionally to the ones that are already unlocked, or kind of replacing the normal ones? This is still tiptoeing. You basically move around and keep selecting an object, and it keeps resetting your marker, like from where you can move from. So basically, I kind of all that wiggling around I didn't actually use any movement, and then I can still move my guy back to like here. And yeah, basically what I'm trying to do here is put her in such a way that if someone tries to walk around to stack onto my necromancer, then like my necromancer is not going to charge. He's not in ambush stance, so he's just going to stay there. If somebody attacks him, he's got 2 counter attacks on him. If they try and run around to double stack on him, then they're going to trigger the ambush off of her, so she's going to intercept. She won't get involved unless a second guy. So if only one guy goes on the necromancer, then the necromancer can just tank that for a turn. It's not that bad of a deal. But if 2 guys gets on him, then he might die, right? So yeah, so he's just going to tank 1. But then if more comes, then she'll engage. The big limiting factor is you have to patch the game files, so you can't stack mods from different creators. Okay. But I suppose that the creators could like repackage them together if they work together or whatever, made a special release or something. But then if there's conflicts or whatever, then that would be a pain in the ass as well, I guess. So we want this necromancer, but we don't want these zombies particularly. We can kill the zombies though, they're worth XP. And they don't hurt their morale. So we can kill as many as we want. It just gives us free XP, it doesn't hurt their morale, so it's all good in that sense. But if we wanted a bit of an advantage to winning, we could kind of keep rolling backwards slowly at 4 movement speed, which is kind of how fast the zombies can move, and then the zombies would never catch us, but the other guys would. So then we'd end up fighting just against their non-zombie dudes. I might be able to delay until after the zombie if I do this. That puts me forward 3 spots, so I'll go last now. Okay, there's a necromancer. Now, we'll try to get the necromancer to shoot me with his Overwatch shot. No, he doesn't seem to want to shoot me. That's all right. Okay, so the zombie can't ambush. Zombie's in ambush stance. You can see he's got 2 red pills missing. That he's used that to go into ambush stance. That means he's got no points left to counterattack me. My movement's longer than him, so I can charge from outside of his ambush stance and get close distance, get into combat. He doesn't counterattack, so he's got no red pills, and then I'll follow up with another attack.
A new round has started.
Oh shit. Nice. What's the talisman do? Stabby stab stab. I'm guessing that guy. Oh, no, he's not actually the guy we need to kill. Well, it's unfortunate because we're probably going to kill him very quickly. Talisman reduces the chances of being permanently wounded. Oh, really? Yeah, that's funny because, you know, I don't know if they actually, like, I don't know if they actually exist after this battle. I like how with Blood Bowl, like, you can actually face the same teams again, but I don't know if you actually face the same teams again in this. Actually, no, I'll just him in here. You can face the same teams again? Oh, really? So if he's got a permanent injury... Oh! So is that why the enemies end up with so many permanent injuries? Like, later on, once you've played it for a long time, you end up fighting so many dudes with permanent injuries because you've crippled them all in previous fights? I thought they were like randomly generated because they had to like equal the same point value as you or whatever. Oh, we don't need Jeromov on cast time. We can try to run forward. God damn. Alright, I'll stand directly behind him this time. Alright, see if we can smite this character. Beautiful. Okay, now we'll get her out of the way. We could try and tiptoe her. She might get charged with this zombie. So I tiptoed a little bit, then reset her blue pill, and then now I can move a little bit more. As long as I don't move off my blue, even though I'm in range of this guy to ambush, as long as I don't move off my blue pill, he won't be able to ambush. So I can just tiptoe forward a little bit, check this loot again. Tiptoe forward a bit, check this loot. So normally if I didn't move this far, he would have ambushed me. But because I keep tiptoeing, he can't ambush me. Now, if so see how my blue pill is like just outside of the yellow, the blue line is just outside of the yellow line of her. So that means that as soon as I move out of the yellow, he's going to ambush me. But if I can arrange it so that blue line's just inside that yellow line instead of outside. Like that. Then what I can do is make sure I cross the blue line inside the yellow line. Now I'm on my blue dot, right? But I'm inside this circle, so he can't charge me. And then I can step outside, and he can't charge me, right? But I'm too far away to like get him, so it doesn't quite work. So I need that blue dot to be like over here. No. I think that the necromancer's in the way. Yeah, the necromancer's in the way of the spot that I need. I need it to be like right there, like right where he is. I can still do it, but it's like kind of a pain in the ass. Like go over here and then like go like that or something. No. Yeah, no, he's exactly, that necromancer's exactly in the way. That's right. The other way you can do it is just, we might be able to just walk. Oh, no, he's going to get me. That's right. I'll just take the ambush. There's a bit of both going on. The game adjusts the parties to your rating, but there are recurring warbands and characters. Okay. Oh, shit. Our thralls are not doing great. She's our veteran thrall that had like 1 experience point as well. Fuck. Alright, this has turned really bad now. This is really bad. So our 2 frontline characters are stuck on the front line, and they're both fucked up. And we can't, there's no room for us to get anyone in to help them. So yeah, this is like the worst case scenario, really. I don't feel so good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, sorry, Shimikaze. You're, yeah, I was foolish. I was foolish. Your glorious leader has led you astray. No, fuck. This map's pretty bullshit. Yeah, we're screwed now. Like they can't get out. They can't get, like, they can't, yeah, we're fucked, basically. I don't even know if this, even if I do jump up here, I don't even know if it actually leads anywhere. Probably a dead end. Yep, fucking dead end. I could keep climbing. God knows if it'll lead any. It didn't. Oh my god, it's completely dead end. He's no. He's. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't get around. We basically just have to wait till the vampires die and then get past them. I could try running all the way back around here. Alright, well, at least there's a 50% chance he might attack my vampire instead of killing Shimikaze. Fuck. Evelyn Darkseer dead. Very first mission. Restart. I know. It's alright. Well, at least Evelyn's out of the way now. Oh, full metal, full plate necromancer. They understand the way.
A new round has started.
It's all about the full plate necromancers. This guy gets it. This guy totally gets it. That's what we want. We want our full plate necromancer as well. Oh well, we had a good run over. Yeah, that's right. We've got our first two heroes are both dead, so we've got a new crop ready to come in now. Was the name that killed her? Yeah. Arxia it was not worthy. Yeah, I think we're in a bit of strife. Yeah, fuck. This is not good. Excuse my French. I'm not a very dignified vampire. She's fine. Fuck. Nice. All right, we're back in the game. We are back in the game. All right, we're nearly out of the game. All right, we're in deep shit. Deep shit. If only I hadn't have run my drag around the other side of the map for no reason. Yeah, would have been good to have this guy anywhere nearby. All this heavy armor they've got, which would give them a disadvantage in mobility, except for they're already here, so mobility doesn't matter. Nice. Back in the game. Back in the game again. The martial superiority of the blood dragon. Indestructible. Invincible. Suck it. Oh shit. Haha. Yeah, this is kind of bad. We're stuck in 1v1s with everybody and we don't have anyone free that can, you know...
A new round has started.
Stack up on any enemies. So I don't really want to be fighting this zombie because he's not very valuable. And I've got my most powerful character tied up on him. I really want to be stacked up on that vampire. I mean the necromancer. So we can get him off of Shimaka. Yeah, it's almost like going 5 versus 10 is a bad idea. This guy's a little bit closer to dying, so we'll try and help him on his way. Hey, Fabian. Yeah, if we can drop this dreg, then The Necromancer hopefully won't be able to kill Shimika by himself. We might be in with a chance. Oh! Oh, she's got like 1 hit point left. Get wrecked, son! Yeah, I probably should check these loots just in case they've got randomly got like a blue weapon or something. Yet. Get wrecked. Humble servant. All right. He gives up. Eonaton gives up his blood for his mistress. Gives her 15 hit points back. Huzzah! Wish you could like upgrade it. Actually, yeah, you can give her more hit points. Oh yeah, she's healthy as fuck now. It's great. He's still got 1 hit point left. Can you actually kill yourself with it? I suppose you can. Nice. Things are turning around. This guy so deserves his blood kiss, I know. But we'll string him along a bit longer. Nice. Oh yeah, I think we... Oh... He's got like 1 hit point. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Oh well. He fulfilled his job of keeping Shimika alive.
A new round has started.
Shimika Bloodstorm! Huzzah! Shimika's boyfriend died. She's just out here seeking vengeance.
Objective completed.
My
Objectives
beloved.
updated.
I know. What's happened? Alright, I'm gonna tie up this Necromancer. So he has to waste points changing his weapon. Hopefully that zombie doesn't get into range. Yeah, that zombie might still be able to drop Shimika, but if I can kill... No! Oh!
Objectives updated.
Oh well, you killed the brood. You still got to kill the big daddy. And that's a whole different animal. What does Daenerys's brother say about the dragon? About him being that she had not being able to strike the dragon or some shit? I can't remember. If I remembered that quote, I would have said it now.
A new round has started.
Oh shit, if this other thrall comes in, this could get ugly. I've still got to kill another, like these zombies don't count. So I've still got to somehow extricate myself from these zombies and then kill another character on top of that. Yeah, it sucks. If I had have just stacked her onto this zombie instead of... actually no, he probably would have still made it. If I had just kept her back in reserve, then... Well, actually, yeah, we wouldn't really be... We'd still be in the same kind of position, I guess. But she'd just be alive. Which would be better. I was hoping I could flee to get away or something, but I just have to smash this down before I can walk away. I'm parrying instead of dodging because if I get a successful parry, then I'll get a free counterattack, or I'll get a counterattack with my 1 red pill. But yeah, I basically need to be able to kill this guy and then get away and then kill that guy. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a rough one. I don't know if we're going to...
A new round has started.
Sorry, just trying to find Viserys Dragon. I am the dragon quotes. It's going to take at least another 2 turns. Unless I get unless he parry and get a counterattack. Nice. Shit. Even if I kill this zombie and get into melee with him, he might still kill me.
A new round has started.
And yeah, if this thrall turns up, then it's all over. Oh shit! I hear her. She's here. She's nearby. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! All right. We aren't gonna walk away from this one.
Your warband morale is critically low.
Is it? I think it'd be critically low since every single one of our guys is dead. So yeah, so none of our heroes are left alive. So as soon as it goes around to one of my henchmen, they automatically fail. If one of my heroes was still alive, then we'd be able to roll a morale test. But if you have no heroes,
have you cheated your grave so long only to fail in the final hour?
All right. This is cool. I'm liking this open wounds mechanic. Okay, so this is bad. He's minus 10% melee hit percent chance, plus 5% injury chance after every battle. So he's basically, you know, dead now. He's unworthy to live. I'm confused. She got a chest wound, broken jaw. Shimika's just a wreck. Just got smashed. She's dead as well then. Fortunate return, so he returned without losing any of his equipment. That's good. But he's dead. That's right. His equipment made it back, but he died.
It's over for this one.
The beloved Dreg lived. You instantly, yeah, you died, sorry. You're out of there. Open wounds, oh no. So, oh yeah, oh, so the +5, so sorry. So they had open wounds because they were crit during the battle. That's not a permanent injury, right? Sorry, that's a permanent injury though, tendonitis, so she's out of there. But I think our leader actually did survive. Let me double check. Okay, yeah, no, he was fine. He's fine. No injuries, yeah. The dragon lives. Not sure what I want to do. I think I probably want to go heavy armor proficiency, so I might go for 12 strength before we go for too much else. Got no skill points yet. That's right. Yeah, so Shimika, Bloodstorm, chest wound, broken jaw. Yeah, she's gone. She's ruined. She's all used up. Strength maximums. Yep, she's gone. Enoton Albescu is our new champion. +1 weapon skill. Leadership is a problem for these guys. They're always going to have a really bad leadership. Very beloved Eoten, I will return. Indeed. I only keep injuries that have a physical effect on the character, like adding a peg leg. You just like the aesthetics. Can these guys use staffs? No. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, we didn't get any extra word stones, so we can't finish our
New hired swords are available.
Okay, so here we go. So now we've got new hired swords. This is what I was talking about. So these are kind of like high level characters that we can get in. So this character, for example, doesn't have any injuries. She's level 7. She's like, that's exactly what we want. So that way, instead of having to like slowly over the course of weeks level up, you know, one of our vampires to level 7, we can just buy her straight away. Boom, level 7 done. And she's got no injuries, so we really want her. She's cool. This guy has brain trauma, intelligence, maximum intelligence, both reduced by 1, so he would have been perfect, but yeah, he's fucked. This guy's level 5, concussion. Yeah, we don't want him. And yeah, that's it. But yeah, but her we want 1800 gold. So our mission now, our whole mission in life is to get 1800 gold before she disappears. Every few days that cycles them around, and she might leave. Yeah, it doesn't really get us too much closer, but that's all right. Okay, yeah, I feel like we should, I don't know. I feel like we kind of need our thralls back in order to have a better chance of achieving our goals. So that's 64 gold lost. 104 gold down the toilet. Since you don't use magic, brain trauma is not that bad. It reduces the rating of your warband at no cost. It reduces your intelligence, I think. Brain trauma, yeah, reduces intelligence, maximum intelligence, which increases your chance to get stunned when you get critted. So it's, yeah, it's not really, it's still, I mean, it's not the worst thing. That, I mean, it's, you know, if I had to choose an injury that reduces a stat, then I'd probably choose either intelligence. Well, ballistic skill would be the best one because we literally don't use that at all. Although we could use ranged weapons. Yeah, actually we should use ranged weapons maybe a little bit as well, just as an option. Because like in that situation before, we were stuck behind them. If we, well, I mean, I don't really want to shoot. I'd rather just waste the turn running around. But you know, in theory, we could have shot. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, it's not the worst injury, but yeah, it is still, you know, the stun resistance is still a thing. Okay. All right. So I think what we've learned is that we need to be a bit more safe. Yeah, I feel like we need to try to stop losing. I mean, we only lost one, but it was still pretty bad. It was a bad loss. Okay, I might try this one. It's probably going to be pretty bad, but...
Seemingly alone in the ruins, you take the opportunity to send your warriors to pillage the nearby buildings. As your warband disperses and begins to explore, however, an enemy warband arrives and deploys its own patrols in the area. A new round has started.
Okay, so... Okay, we're playing Wordstone Rush. So we just want to rush the Wordstone as fast as we can, basically. Well, I mean, we want to mainly not die, but... This one's a Witch Hunter. So they're in 3 patrols, so they got 3 or 4 guys there. Well, they have 4 guys there, 3 guys there, and 3 guys there, or something like that. I'm not going to go in ambush stance, I'm just going to stand there. Yeah, we're not using our zombies, they're just AFK. It's the AFK NPCs, not part of my warband. Yeah, so we basically want to take control of this little area down here. But also we want to win. We also want to win the fight, obviously. Plus 15% ranged hit chance, which I don't have any ranged weapons, so it's not of limited value. Okay. Right, I do want to pick up a lot of wordstone.
Objectives updated. Objectives updated. Objectives updated.
Right, inventory full. Got some enemies down there. Not sure if they're going to be able to make it in time. Oh shit. Although the one good thing about our zombie NPCs is if we're lucky, the enemy will attack them, which we don't give a shit about, obviously, because they're just NPCs. Yeah, you gotta be careful sometimes about that, where there's a leap and a jump down. I've done that a few times where I've like meant to jump down, but I've just leaped to the other side instead. Strength to increase carry cap. Yeah, I was thinking about not taking any dodge, making everybody strength characters so that we can just carry as much as possible. And also so we can just smash people apart with huge damage. Huge. But I mean, I don't know, vampires are pretty good defensive characters. Maybe we can go for like melee, like high strength melee resist tanks. That kind of vibe. I do want to smash this guy, but I also want to pick up all of the stones before it's too late.
Objectives updated.
If none of these none of these warpstone curses reduced my movement, or none of these warpstone curses reduced my movement, or make me lose a blue pill, then we might be alright.
Objectives updated.
We're immune to poison, so actually, yeah, that doesn't really help us, does it?
Objectives updated.
Okay, so I just want to engage with this wordstone as far over this way as I can get.
Objectives updated.
Cool. Now I'm going to smash the shit out of this guy. Gonna smash him so hard. Alright, I'm going to try and get as much of an angle over this way so that when he tries to jump away, he'll jump into that wall. So he won't be able to jump away at all. And that means he'll just have to stand there and cop it. And he'll have to also waste his pills changing weapons. So he'll have less attacks. Alright, we're off to a good start. I think, yeah, like the ability to disengage from enemies, it's probably going to be pretty key for us as well. But I think what we're going to do is, rather than take skills to do that, I'm just going to have really high melee resistance, try to get really high melee resistance, so we can just like run away. You know, if we just move away and take the free hit, you know, and they just miss hopefully. But yeah, if we can try to like not fight the heavy armor guys all the time,
started.
That would be pretty ideal.
Objectives updated.
Hopefully I can hide this guy. I can get this guy in, try and kill the witch hunter without exposing himself too much. We can get him behind
Objectives updated.
the dragon. Just got the Chaos Dwarf Forge and Chaos Shrine in the same province as Kislev. Plus 30 armor, 20% attack, 10% defense for all units recruited in the province. Holy shit, that's good. So we can tiptoe back a little bit. Like this. Just to get a bit closer. Even though, yeah, that's cool.
Objective completed.
Right, so that's as close as we can get. And we still got 2 movement. Ah, I didn't quite. Crap. That's okay. Oh crap. Yeah, that's not that awesome, is it? Okay. Right. We'll leave him here. Zombie NPCs just skip their turns. Cool. Sheesh. Okay. Alright, we might just go in here. That way we don't get hit by that guy. Blam. That's right. I'm just gonna cruise down here. Now we're gonna be able to get. Yeah, I shouldn't have had her in charge. I should have let him come right down the alleyway. These guys are just NPCs, they don't fight or anything, they're just passive. Boom. $73 gold coins. Yes, please. Alrighty. Hopefully the vampire can charge this guy without triggering his ambush. Yeah, we can. So even though we're not actively using the zombies, we can still kind of use them as, you know, a wall or a kind of obstacle course for the enemies to get through. Oh yeah. It's good when you get a crit just when you need them on. Oh shit. Oh nice, he didn't quite have enough movement. Oh, and actually he did have enough movement, he was just too dumb to use it. Alright, so that wasted his ambush, but he's still got a counterattack. Which is not too bad. The glorious skill of getting lucky as hell, yeah. Good job. It's better to be lucky than good. Oh, damn. Holy shit, we need some urgent assistance. Urgent assistance
required. A new round has started.
That scythe strike was pretty swift and vicious. He missed with authority. But yeah, now we're kind of in the same problem again where we're spread out too much. We're in 1v1s with everybody. Where we need to be in like 3v1s, 4v1s. Too bad the buffs don't apply to allied units, just only locally recruited. Oh, because you're playing Kislev, ally master. Oh, well, you've still got to have like 16 non-allied recruited units in all your armies, right? Yeah, I suppose the I suppose those buffs kind of work better on... I mean, they'll be... The 30 armor is good on anything. But the 20% attack and 10% defense is especially good on, you know, things that already have high stats. Okay, so we can, as long as we're on the blue pill, we can move without triggering the ambush. So if I move straight into here, and then now she's blocking the line from his ambush. So he's on 70, he's on 45. All right, I think we go the 45 because the quicker we can free up a character, the better. Warbear is going to be even more insane, especially now that Strongholder trait just gives a permanent +5 melee defense too. Oh, hey, it doesn't apply to heroes, does it? Like, if you recruit a hero there, they don't get the extra armor and shit, do they? That'd be pretty sweet if they did. Okay, I think, like, oh, we might be just on the... See how the corner of the building is kind of blocking his charge? That means that he can only charge me from where that little corner in the red thing is. He can only charge me if I'm in the radius from that dot to the left of me, and he can't charge me when I'm on my blue dot. So if I move directly towards the wall, then he won't be able to charge me. Huzzah! We got away from him. Very good. Now, might be able to. Get rid of him. And then also do that. But we really need some help over here. His units recruited in province, yeah. You don't really recruit heroes, you just kind of, yeah. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna humble servant him. Wish you could get like master level humble servant. But yeah. We can't. And now that there's two of them on him, he'll have to roll all alone, so he might run away or just fail to attack us. So yeah, for anyone joining late, we're doing a special house rules where we only use 5 characters and the other 5 are inactive. Ian Aiton to the rescue again. I know we're gonna have to give Aiton a name or something. Oh, is he gonna... Oh, no. He was gonna kill my lord. Get wrecked, son! %40 dodge, yeah, because you got plus 10% dodge from the Feeding Frenzy from Ian Aiton. So I'll take the dodge because we want him to be alive at the end. sucked in. Get correct.
A new round has started.
Oh, he's in melee with me. All right. If you insist. So when they're stunned on the ground like that, you can't miss. It just automatically hits. So even though he's got heavy armor and he's got damage resistance and everything, it's still pretty good value. Putting the beat down on him. These zombies are pretty good to, they're pretty good at staying alive, considering they have, I'm not even putting them in defensive stances or anything. They're just tanking with their raw awesomeness. Good job, Anton. Did a bang up job. Yeah, I'm just gonna put her here. Smash. Yeah, he doesn't have anything good. I reckon they're probably gonna route, hopefully. But I mean, this guy might pass. No. Alright, beautiful. So this time we did a lot better. We didn't lose anybody. We got the secondary objective. We got 2 blue formulas. We got it all. We got all the good stuff.
It is by deed that loyalty to Count Vlad is made manifest. Your triumph proves your devotion to Drakenhof. When the legions of Sylvania march...
Remarkable.
So this is the kind of XP we get when we get the secondary objective. So we got 8 XP in one shot, and he's rank 1 now.
Fantastic.
Eoten, the savior. Jonathan.
Fantastic. Nice progress. The gods are with you. Nice progress. The gods are with you.
Doctor in it, yeah, in oh. Vampires in Gothic plate and flanged mace, so it looks so cool. Yeah, that's true. The flanged mace is pretty cool. Extra hittiness. Alright. BB Ian Eaton. I don't know what that means. Why would that be fitting? Best bud or blood bag? Oh, okay. I bet we call him... Pretty cool looking dude. Pretty cool looking. The models are so cool. Like, even though they're kind of low resolution, like, look at the detail on the face and everything, like, and the character and everything. It looks so cool. Like, I don't know, I just really like him. I might name this guy after the Clock Monkey. We'll call him Clock. The monk. What's that? How many letters have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's a 5-letter thing? It's the something monk. The dark monk? I was going to say the twisted monk or something. The twisted, mutated, bent, the bent monk. The hunched monk. The fallen's too many letters. It's got to be a 4 or 5-letter word. The false monk. The false monk? Yeah, I wanted something more to do with him being like crippled or twisted or something like that, you know, but those have too many letters. Deformed? No, it's not. Malformed? No. The ill monk. The dark. The filthy monk. I don't know what's. Clock the monk. Fallen monk clock. The wonky monk. The wonk monk. The rage monk. This is the rag monk. Rag monk doesn't really work, does it? The raggy monk. Clock the wonky. Fallen monk clock. The bent monk. The twisted. Clock the bent monk. Oh, what about if we do this? Oh, too many letters. What about... I'll change it to... Clock monk the twisted. Alright, I'm happy now. I hope that you're happy enough with that. Clock monk the twisted. That way I'll remember who he is, because Clock monk will make me remember Clock monkey, and the twisted, you know, I feel is relevant to his hunchbackedness. Alright, Clock monk the twisted. That's good. Give him another point of toughness. We need him to have as much hit points as possible so he can blood bag to the maximum degree. I'm as happy as I'm gonna get. Just keep me alive or undead even. Your guy's actually not undead. He's actually alive, but he's made out of bits of corpses and stuff, so he's not that alive. Not like super alive. Yeah, so we give him 12 points in toughness, and then we could give him hardy as well. We really wanted to go hard, which gives him another 40 hit points as well. So that'd be pretty cool. We can also give him body reconstruction. You only need 6 points. Oh, you only need 6 points in toughness to get it. Takes only 1 day to learn it. So yeah, we will get that soon. But right now we're trying to get our trying to save up our 1800.
You are becoming famous.
So we've got up 1 whole level now, which means that now we get less money for that, but we get more money for the other 2. So we're not particularly trying to get up any of these, so we'll just go for wherever the money's highest mainly. Excuse me. We got a blue helmet. Did we just pick up another staff? Oh wow, I think we've got 2 blue staffs now. Give him more leadership. Give him another point of toughness. Yeah, we only want to have 12 strength so he can get his armor proficiency. These guys, I'm just not going to bother leveling them up. Weapon skill, leadership. These guys don't really need leadership because they're immune to all alone, fear, and terror tests. Although we can give them like intimidate, which is a pretty fun skill. Bent with his hunchback is genius. The bent monk. Yeah. I feel like twisted is good. The bent would have worked would have been more funny. I'll just leave this into, I'm not sure what I want to do with those points. Alright, should I let Shimika and Avalyn come back to life again? I feel like they brought shame to our clan by dying. Maybe they're unworthy. I know, we'll let them sit out for a bit longer. So yeah, I'm not gonna spend any money on anything at the moment. We're just gonna try and save cash.
A new mission is available.
Alright, got a blue helmet. What does he look like with a helmet on? Oh, yeah, cool. Alright, Clockmonk's the only one that's worthy of any equipment. Oh yeah, blood dragon legs. Now we're talking. This is good. Oh, this is for the cape. All right. This is pretty good. maybe it should just be the Mad. Oh, maybe it should be Von Madrick. No, Von Madrick. Right, this is my namesake. Wide arc far from each other. That's very safe. Definitely easy to get the secondary. One caught while the other one's exploring. Yeah, it's not bad. Brutal. Where are we? Brutal. Both 1 to 3. Ooh, that's not that great. Brutal 3. Yeah, that's not that great either. No worries, Shimakaze. Have a good one, buddy. Actually, I should probably call it there. I want to get up reasonably. I'm already not going to get up early because it's like nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, I don't want to stay up till like 4 a.m. like I often do. Want to save a bit of sleep time. So, but yeah, that was cool. I'm digging this. I was trying to think of a campaign idea for a while, and yeah, I think Avo came up with a good idea for tonight, which was the Gladii Draconis, and then that kind of made me think of, you know, this other style that I like to play sometimes, where you just, with vampires, where you just use 5 characters and have the others just be passive. And yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, it's a bit rocky at the start, but once we get rolling, we'll be able to crush. And it's sort of fast. It's sort of a fast, fun kind of gameplay style, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, no, thanks for hanging out, guys. There's probably somebody playing some Warhammer or something. I'll just have a quick look and see if we can host anyone. Oh yeah, Teapot Tom is playing a bit of Tomb Kings. If you guys want to check out some more Tomb King stuff, chuck a host over to Teapot Tom. And on Twitch, don't know anyone on Twitch at the moment. That's right. I'll just chuck the host over to Teapot Tom on YouTube, and Twitch people, thank you. I'll catch you next time. All right, see you guys.